Let's go. Here we go, baby. Live. Coming to you live from the studios. Go live. Market opens in 15 seconds here. Sell, sell. Almost a pre-market. If this would have pushed up and then spiked back down, decent sell opportunity. Okay. I called the direction. Price went down. I'm a genius. Let's see, get shareable link. String link. Happy trading and be smart. Inside up close, like this, spike down. Decent long entry. Buy this right here. Only thing I don't love about it is, the size of the risk near the open is too much for me. Pulling back up into yesterday's, let me get this out the way. Yesterday's low. Moving averages are all here, all pointing down. So signs are more or less pointing us short. AM lows here did not get taken. We let's see, overnight lows did not get taken. We did sweep London and Asia. I am thinking hard not to take this short. New day opening gap. My favorite moving average, this blue baby here. And momentum's kind of going down. A little too close to the open for me to just start pushing buttons that easily. No trigger, no trade. Also, nice inside close on the 5 second. Tempting to trade the 5 second. I mean, upside down on the 10, 30. Nice bullish reversal candle here. Like I said, hard not to take a short right there. Just also hard to trust the market this close to the open usually as well. So 20,000 psych level. Equal lows here. A bounce without taking this would really frustrate some people. Okay, so there we go. That's resolved, if you will. Resolve that thing. Let's see here. So this candle could potentially give us our initial imbalance here. Possibly, maybe. All right. Should have trusted my instincts and gone short there, but risk is a little elevated. I do like a long. I do like longs from this 50% level for sure. This is a new week opening gap here. We're coming towards the bottom of it. Slowly approaching this gap. That blue line. So we are going. Why don't I just practice relaxing a bit? Watch this 5 minute. Watch this 1 minute chart. All right, yep, we're good to go with our imbalance. 50% of today's range there. Don't think I'm gonna bother with the open range gap. I mean, it's kind of small. I guess I'll put it on there. Open range gap. Nice pivot here. Let's see, back to electronic trading. All right. So pulling back into initial imbalance. 20,000 psych level. Just tapping the lows there. Just a tip tap. Long spike up here would be funny. Wouldn't be too bad, honestly, for a short from here if it does. Sweep this. Cause a little pain there. Some volume on the chart here. You see my audio is good. Audio looks good. Okay. Bear flag kind of working here. Man, I love this 5-second chart. Reversal, short, long, boom. Today, I will be entering a trade, possibly, if I get one, and touching nothing. When I enter, I click one button, and I am done. Oakley dokley do. Interesting for price to go there. One standard deviation, I see. I'll keep that on the chart for a second. Where is it? Where is it? All right. I know what that is, so I'm taking it off. Boom. Almost got a pretty clean looking long signal right from this one standard deviation, but I like price from here, like I said, to do its thing. You got a gap tap? That's a gap tap? Oh no, dude, here we go. Gotta be a little patient, bro. So tempting to take a long from here, but didn't quite touch 50. All the other things are lining up. We closed this gap, top left corner, that blue line on the 5-minute chart. Close that gap. Now we are below the new week opening gap. That's fine. Price is starting to try to. Oh, but this is still also a bear flag. One man's bullish reversal is another man's bear flag. So let's just see Would love for price to just tap this one more time. I would trust them better after they show me that they can't be trusted. Inside up close, that's interesting. Small trigger candle here. Check in on the stock heat map. Mixed bag, Nvidia down, most everything down, Tesla up. Gold rolling over. Let's just look at the Dixie. Dixie's down on the day. Alrighty. Dang, that's too much risk. Oh, it's fine. I was late to enter. Dang, I messed this up, dude. I'm not feeling good about that risk or that entry. Just closing it out. Should have, this was the proper entry based off this signal. Tried to get a little more confirmation. Tapped it to the tick, right? A little too bearish on the day. Actually, the fact that the Dixie is down alongside in Q means the market is in some kind of manipulation here. Still want to think that it makes sense to go long here. Just probably want to wait for a bounce and get in on the other side of this curve if I can. Got to be a little patient. All right. It's getting hairy there because I don't want to miss this bounce because this is the trade that I called out. But not wanting to miss it does not give me an excuse to be trading silly. This was a nice inside up close. 1, 2, 3 here. It's just pretty weak, right? Market's a little weak. Yeah, this closing down like this, reclaiming this, well, not even that much volume. Like, where's the follow through buying here? Where the buy is at, though? I like this trigger. I have to take that trigger. All right, not touching it. If I didn't take this, I would have felt silly because you got 1, 2, 3 long triggers. You got some liquidity built up. You're at a key level for a bounce. We get to a 1-to-1. I'll go break even here. All right, that's 1-to-1. Put it, give myself a little bit of room. Want to lock in some of this. If I get a reversal here, I got to close it. All right, not a reversal. I'm gonna. All right, I got to be out there. All right. It's a little too fiddling with my trades, a little too much. Um, we'll see how it plays out here. 'Cause, you know, we'll see how it plays out here. 'Cause, you know, we'll see how it plays out here. 'Cause, you know, we'll see how it plays out here. 'Cause, you know, we'll see how it plays out here. 'Cause, you know, we'll see how it plays out here. 'Cause, you know, we'll see how it plays out here. 'Cause, you know, we'll see how it plays out here. 'Cause, you know, we'll see how it plays out here. 'Cause, you know, we'll see how it plays out here. 'Cause, you know, we'll see how it plays out here. 'Cause, you know, we'll see how it plays out here. 'Cause, you know, we'll see how it plays out here. 'Cause, you know, we'll see how it plays out here. 'Cause, you know, we'll see how it plays out here. 'Cause, you know, we'll see how it plays out here. 'Cause, you know, we'll see how it plays out here. 'Cause, you know, we'll see how it plays out here. 'Cause, you know, we'll see how it plays out here. 'Cause, you know, we' not wanting to give the profits back has kept me from making some profits, you know. Let me see where my entries were here. So that was a great execution. 951. Yeah, and I totally should have hung on to that trade, right? $9.51 was my entry. So yeah, my target would have been hit. I walked away with 20 bucks versus 60 bucks. When are you gonna learn? All right. So anyway, I'm down but not out. Actually, I'm not down. I'm up. So I didn't do what I said I was going to do, which is all right. Boom! Look at this market running. So I picked up nice. I picked the perfect bottom. Got a great entry. Protected my capital here. Totally fiddled with this trade too much and got ticked out sadly at this. I mean, that's just hmm. I have to learn how to. There's something here I'm not seeing. When I'm up $30, I have to risk that $30 in order to make the $60. The 20 that I made is not worth the 40 that I left on the table. Still looking for longs. I like the market to bounce today. So psych level, inducement, 50% here. Little too clean, maybe. Maybe not. Like a complex retracement, A, B, C would be really great. Okay, gotta be careful here though. Let's check this heat map. Tesla's up 2% now. Everything's red though. A little bit weird. Dixie might be trying to bounce, but it looks like it really wants to fail. All right, let's take a gander at this here fun looking chart. What do you see? Oh, I see a big old bullish reversal candle here. Not above average volume, but if this wasn't such high risk, it'd probably be worth taking. Mm-hmm. A little bit of sideways action, or no? Kind of All right. We're at this moving average. We're at the imbalance. We took the liquidity. This is the perfect place for the market to fail short. And if it doesn't, we're going long. Okay, so far so good for the failing short. Oh, it's so hard to buy this because it's not really in my model. It's like a momentum trade. Yeah, that's a clean cliffhanger right there. Last down close before the full thrust. So let's see where we are relative to our. All right, so we're inside the new week opening gap. So that we're doji on the week, essentially, basically, just about. The day looks like a doji still too. Nice long trigger here on the 1 minute. Hmm. I actually love this 1 minute setup. This is textbook right here. So I think we're going back up here. I think we're going to this area. Am I willing to bet on it? If I get the right setup again. This is what printed the nice 1 minute trigger here. So let's see here. Price didn't quite reach this moving average, which virtually it's guaranteed to do. Oh yeah, my dog came to lick. Hey, hey, mommy. No licking, sweetie. No licking, mommy. No licking, baby. No licking. No, no. Okay, initial imbalance. This moving average. What did I just say to you? No. Oh no. Good girl. All right. Seeing a sharp failure here makes sense. Mm-hmm. Back down to 20,000. Nope. Nope. No, ma'am. Nope. 50% of today's range. Right here. Tapped it. Pretty nice bounce. Not the biggest volume. I expect some wild volume or something to come in here in the not too distant future. I hear you, Cole. I said no. Hey, Daddy said no. Nope. Go down. Stop it. No licking. No. No licking. No. All right. What did I say? Some wild volume. I called it 2 seconds before it happened. I don't know how or why or what the reason is, but these how or why this ever happens, you know, you got me the rhyme or the reason, but a lot of times you'll see the morning feels normal. People are thinking whatever they're thinking, and then next thing you know, boom, they weren't thinking properly. You know what I'm saying? So, what do we do with this information? Well, just gonna manage some risk here. All right. What kind of channel does it look like we're working with now? 200 in dog. Interesting short from here. Huh. Oh, I see. I see what's happening. I don't want this line on here. I don't care about that. Um, bull flag. Let's go. No trigger, no trade. Could say blue takes out white as an entry here to go long. Because, I mean, look at this momentum. We're going up. Something's happening. Things are happening. Like I said, though. Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to take 2147. We're coming up to around this area. Let's get some lines on the chart here right quick. Probably this. First touch there. All right, so we're at the 200. Price is rejecting here, as it should, honestly. It should come back down to the 20 and find some buyers, which lines up with 50% of this. Could also line up with this channel. Although this is a pretty non-existent pullback, which is a definite show of strength. Tempting to chase price here, right? But you would be so wrong. You would be dead wrong to get long right here. Not that you couldn't possibly win, but you know that's chasing. If anything, I like this short now. Oh, see, you see how they're doing on one tick. Short trigger on the 1 minute. Nice short trigger on the 30-second, though. That's a beauty. Only thing I don't love about it didn't take these highs. Definite something there. Just spike down here and then pull up. Oh man, that's a long trigger actually. Doji, sideways, rally base, rally. If I had to bet, and I don't, and I'm not, I'm gonna say this is favorable for the longs right here. The longer it stays here, the more I like it for shorts, though. Because that means the momentum's dying up. See, so volume is just. Ooh, new hourly candle coming in. What's the hourly look like, bro? Oh my gosh, I'm buying a dip. It's the new hour. You gotta give some kind of wick, huh? No? This little bitty wick here? Yeah, the hourly looks like we're gonna have a nice bullish flip here on the hourly. I do like this. I don't want to be too eager though, bro. I like actually price to come sweep this. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Give me exactly what I want. Okay, I don't know. I'm feeling more and more wrong as the moments go on here. Not aggressive enough. I mean, look at this entry, bro. You have to sit through this big pullback. I mean, it's a hard game, dude. Multiple contracts is the way to go, right? Get your piece of the pie, leave the last one break even, and hold your breath. All right, come on, hourly candle. Treat me right here. This is how it does, though. When the market's truly strong and starts to trend, it doesn't care about coming back for this. It's got bigger fish to fry, so to speak. So now we're above the 200, trying to push, so like a break and retest situation. I like it to bounce down to the 21 time at least, though. Really do. And honestly, price shouldn't be back here. Um, if it's going here now. If it's coming back here, it's probably going here. Then it's going to go up there. So slice this trend line liquidity. Don't give me this long trigger right here. Don't give me this long trigger right here. Thank you. Almost an inside up close candle. Would have been hard not to take a long. Just because the market is pushing up and you're at this trend line, you're at this moving average. I think that's the 200 period moving average based on the 2-minute chart. So 200 period moving average based on this chart is here. This is the hourly open. So I'm trying to get long beneath this hourly open to catch the meat of this next upcoming hourly candle, which I expect to get to 2147 up here. So we're just being patient. Being patient, and we're hoping for a long trigger. All right, they're defending. They're defending this. Oh my gosh. Very hard to be patient sometimes, but you got to. Market's a little more likely to fail here for a minute. Actually, let's just look at this level right quick. Hourly, the last hourly. candle body. Hmm. Under the 200, back to the 200. Short trigger here. Bear flag much. Spike down. Fart around for like 2 minutes and then rip. Doji on the day, but green on the day. Here we go. Just don't know yet. Some serious manipulation here. And this is just beautiful liquidity. Just, I mean, honestly, like, I don't even know how to describe why it's beautiful. Just looking at it, it just like, let's take a picture and put it on a museum wall. Inside up close, outside. Taking out this candle. I mean, I don't like this trigger, honestly. I entered a little early, a little too eager. But we'll see. I should have let it come down all the way to this moving average here. This isn't a trigger. I thought it was going to close inside. I entered a little too early. Nice looking candle. Not actually a trigger. Should have noticed the volume coming in here on these two candles too. Also, initial imbalance. Yesterday's low, breaker, or order block. I'm going to try this. Trigger here. so hard to even describe how I feel right now. I want to move my target for this trade up to where I think the market's going. If it hits where it's currently at and I don't take it, I'm going to regret it deeply. After what happened, me being down $16 today, which is not that big of a deal. Obviously, I also want to just go break even and or just take this profit since the trade's already bouncing right where I bought. But you have to learn to sit through this stuff and not mess with your trades all the time. All right. Well, I know that's going to just aggravate the crap out of me, so I'm going to be done for the day because aggravating things are aggravating. Doesn't mean that I don't control my emotions or I'm a bad trader. Like, didn't actually hit my dang, bro, picked the bottom perfectly. This makes sense. I like this bounce here. Probably should have took the profit since we're bouncing right back into new day opening gap. Do I have another trade in me? Clean signal. Initial imbalance. Interesting short here. Like the long though. Still like price to come up here. I do. I really do. Not gonna touch it. I want to move the target up to where I think it's going so bad. Maybe I need to do that and just trail. I just don't know. NQ is so hard to trust. Like this looks beautiful. Like, oh my God. So why did I close it? This is a short trigger. Now I expect price to kind of fail here, a good little push, and I didn't want to sit through it. This is where I think price is going. Ultimately, it's going up to 147. But I think at minimum, it's definitely coming to 106. So my next option for risk on would be bottom of end wall, bouncing off this 200, 50% halfback. Let's see another short trigger here. Didn't quite tap the, to think about something. I need a, man, sneaky, bro. I'm seeing more gray than I am red now, and Tesla's still up. Inside down close, swept liquidity. Nice thrust. 1 minute looks gravy. 2 minute looks awesome. I like the 5 minute was here. It was because it was pushing a pin. And remember, my whole goal was to play the hourly candle. So this is the wick that I wanted to get in on, the hourly candle. I'm not mad for closing this trade because this is a pretty clean reversal. So it didn't have to do this before it came back. It could have just came back. Half back here, 50% of this is pretty clean for a long. Moving average, bottom of new day open gap. Decent volume here, closing lower. Inside up close, but didn't give me the trigger because this isn't quite a deep enough pullback. But this is a long trigger. It's just not a shmoney trigger. $9.16, new 15-minute candle forming here. Getting a nice wick on it. Pros traded close. That's a doji. If this would have been a bullish signal, it would have been hard not to take because it's almost perfect. This is more perfect. Definite bull flag. Everything's telling me to buy that. Didn't actually trigger a signal somehow. This is a lovely entry though. A, B, C retracement. Let's see if we can get it. No trigger here, amazingly. Got it on the 30-second. 1 second. Yeah, just I like the market to complete its objective here. Gotta account for a certain amount of this. Be patient. Nice long trigger here. That candle looks a little big. So tempting to buy this right now. Have to learn to fight these just sort of impulsive urges. And they're not totally unfounded. Right? Like, this looks good for a long. Like, we're going to rip right here. Rip all this right here. Above the 200. See one more failure down. Oh, that's painful. Oh, the longs really, really, really. So you just can't be in a rush, dude. The money, it's like patience is somehow rewarded. It's so hard because it's like you gotta be decisive and strike when you have to, but you most of the time you gotta just be patient as all get out. Nice long there. Low key crazy though to buy this. Very sharp. It's very sharp. Okay, back down to the 20. Taking out this trend line liquidity. You got this curling up moving average. See what it wants to do here. Okay, Dixie's starting to push up, and this market's starting to go down. So they're kind of lining up a little bit. So I'm gonna wait for the Dixie to show me that it wants to fail here. This is a great area to look for longs, though, I think. Hmm. Might as well just come back here one more time. I mean, really, what else is going on? This isn't going anywhere. You have the rest of the day to take it. Dixie's still pushing up. Um, this is what I'm watching. Nice wick on this candle here. Right at my favorite moving average. I want a down close candle on this chart over here on the left. Initial imbalance, pivot point, 50%. Ooh, I don't know. Look at this. Look at this candle. I want to buy that candle. So tempting to buy that right there. Okay, we got a down close candle on Dixie. Inside down on Dixie and gapping down on Dixie. No trigger, no trade. I'm not just going to buy. I'm literally not going to do that. So inside up would be a trigger here. This could be a trigger here. No longer inside, is it? Damn, outside is what it is. Oh, and I knew it. Look, market's rolling over finally here. This one's pushing up finally here. Okay, 200 period. Gonna bounce between these moving averages one more time, or what are we working with? Dixie could fail for good on the day. This market could rip up good on the day finally. Could. No one knows. No one knows, my man. Cliffhanger. Last down close candle before it rips the face. Pretty steep there, eh? Order block. Nice wick. Nice John Wick. All right, here we go. Want to buy this very badly. Just can't click the button. You know, no trigger, no trade. Where's the trigger? Give me a trigger here. Give me a trade. Show me my trade. What's my trade? No one's gonna babysit you. No one's gonna babysit you, dude. You have to learn to just freaking take these trades, bro. Just get in. Exactly. Oh my god, I knew it. Oh my gosh. I mean, look right here. How do I not buy this candle off the moving average when everything I know about trading and everything I'm thinking and watching for the day is telling me this is the next move? How do I not find, make, figure out force an entry there. Hmm? Hmm? I personally think we're off to the races now. I think, being up on the day, then down on the day, then up and break even, you kind of just lose your taste for the volatility and the risk, maybe is what's going on there. Now, like, you're tempted to chase just because you think it's going up to here, but again, it probably is, but this is still the habit of chasing price, which I don't want to have. Man, this liquidity was just so beautiful. I should have definitely figured out this long, and I wonder why I didn't. And I have to go back and watch it and see what I was saying and thinking right here. 932. Could be a trend day. Could be a trend day on our hands, and I don't know why. These triggers aren't, they're just not triggers that I'm used to taking. I need to, like, if I think we're at a spot and I think I want to get in the market, and a candle takes out the previous candle like this, why is this not a good enough entry for me? I mean, a simple entry. All right, profit taken here. Need to start thinking much bigger in life, bro. Look at this. I need to engage here with the vision of here. And I need to be indifferent to here and my P&L. Mm. Clean and tight. Either lulling the buyers to sleep here or hiding massive buying. One of the two. All right, looks like they were lulling. He's going to be patient and stick with it up. Stick with it here for a minute. Not sure how or why I'm break even, but I definitely should be up way more than this. Baby lost to start the day. Basically break even. Great trade. Can't be totally mad I took the profit early there. If I had a bigger account, I could take more contracts. Took an L here. Back to back L's. This looks like a great entry, right? Probably could have went break even, but hey, I'm proud of myself for not going break even too fast. Beautiful trade. It's funny because I took the entry that I want to take here. Why didn't I take it here? All right, Cole. No, 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 Mama. Now we're gonna see what it's made of. This is an example of a day where I demonstrate to myself that I have a massive amount of experience, technical understanding, and a deficiency in execution slash tactical strategy for profiting off of my um, experience slash abilities. Um, this will probably drive me totally crazy if I watch it any longer. But it's all good. I'm gonna call it a day.